Finally, 4 years ago, I broke. I spoke my silence and I told my secret. My mom made a call for me to a counselor because I was too afraid to do it myself, and it completely changed my life. Well, as it turns out, what happened to me happens all the time. You see, there are 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys who go through the same thing that I went through prior to the age of 18. And most of them never tell anyone. And I understand why. I get it. And in the US alone, there are an estimated 39 million adults who are carrying the same heavy backpack that I carried and aren't willing to talk about it. That's equal to the entire population of California plus 3 million, or the entire combined population of all of these states. That's a lot of heavy backpacks. But there's a reason this is such a big problem. It's because it's awkward to talk about. If you have been through it, you're likely scared to talk about it. And if you haven't been through it, it's not exactly the kind of conversation that you just want to start with your friends. So we started an organization called Speak Your Silence. Our mission? To conquer the stigma of child sexual abuse by sparking conversation. We're focused on the solution rather than the problem. And the solution is what changed my life. Conversation. So rather than being the awkward guy at the table starting a heavy conversation, we're breaking the ice. So we're asking you to join us by simply doing something awesome. Go run a marathon, host a poker night, go on a road trip, or climb Everest. Whatever it is, do something you love and use it to spark conversation and break the ice. Because each conversation you start carries the power to completely change the life of someone you love. So our main objective, spark conversation. But this will also raise money, and 100% of that will go to provide free counseling to individuals affected by sexual abuse, plus give them a free journal. We'll prove every dollar. My backpack used to be heavy, and now it's light. And now we're going to take the weight out of so many more backpacks. The problem is huge, but the solution is so simple. Our vision is to take this from being an awkward, taboo subject to being something that everyone loves to support. So join us. Break the ice and speak your silence.
My nickname is Mikhail Hutt, and I have chosen to speak my silence. For the majority of my life, I've carried around a pretty heavy backpack. You see, from the time that I was 2 until just before I was 6, I was molested by my neighbors. For the past 18 years, I have felt alone, ashamed, and as though revealing what happened to me would make me weak. But by becoming a part of Speak Your Silence, I've learned that sharing my story has done just the opposite. I've been able to unload a lot of the weight from my backpack, receive unimaginable support from the people around me, and change the events of my past from something that used to define me to something that merely happened to me. I'm in a master's degree program at a medical grad school in Arizona. I recently launched a healthy living blog at takeyourheart.com, and I am living, breathing proof that we're not defined by the events that happen to us, but rather how we react to those events. Starting in November of 2012, I'm launching a campaign. I'm calling it Change for Change, and I'm going to start it around my school's campus. I'm going to talk to my peers and my professors and explain to them what Speak Your Silence is, and hope that by sparking a conversation about collecting loose change, we can create a change that no dollar amount could ever match. 100% of the proceeds are going to go to providing free counseling to people that have been affected by sexual abuse, along with a free journal. If you're carrying around a heavy backpack, I want you to know that you're not alone, you are not at fault, and you don't have to carry this backpack around forever. Visit speakyoursilence.org for more information about me and my story, or to find out how you can help spark conversation to help yourself or someone you love remove their heavy backpack.
Okay, so first of all, I just
My
want
name is Mikhail
to
Hutt.
not play that again. But my biggest thing that I want to say first is just I'm not looking for attention. I'm not looking for anyone to feel bad for me. This is a good thing. This is a really happy thing because I'm finally just going to let it go. And I feel like I'm at a place where I beat this. This is a good thing. It's a really good thing for me to share this, and I just want all of you guys to know that everyone has backpacks for different reasons. love and care about all of you guys so much, and I feel like I'm finally at a point in my life where I can just let everything go and move on and realize this is something that happened to me, but it happens to so many people. And even throughout sharing my story, the small amount of times that I have, I've learned how many people that it actually does happen to, and the best thing that's come from that is just knowing that I'm not alone. And I just want you guys to know that, like, whatever backpacks you're carrying, I want to be an open door if you need to talk to somebody or if you're feeling alone, and that by embracing each other and by just, I guess, looking at all the situations that we're dealt and choosing to deal with them the way that with the outcome that we want is the best thing that we can do, because we don't get to choose the cards that we're dealt. But I think that I'm finally to a point where I've learned that I played my cards right and I beat it, and I'm finally proud of myself. And it's been a really long time since I could say that. And I also, the next main thing that I really wanted to do is just get people talking, because it's awkward. And I know that, I told my sister last night. So it's something that it's hard to talk about even to the people that are closest to you, especially to the people that are closest to you, which is why I think that it was easy, because I have a lot of strangers, a lot of you don't know me, and that's fine. I hope to get to know every one of you. But I have looked up to Matt for years and years. I reached out to him over 2 years ago, and he was the first person I told. And I broke and I told him everything, and then I lived for 2 more years terrified that he was going to tell my secret to people. And so I finally just decided to kind of join him and rally and hopefully help more people feel like they're not alone, and help some people out that are feeling alone by providing counseling at the same time. So just know, don't think of me differently, please, and know I'm here for you, and I'm thankful for all you guys, because this is really big for me to get to this point. So I appreciate you guys for listening, and a speaker silence, I guess.
How difficult that had to be. I see some of you wiping your eyes. Those things happen to our patients, to our next door neighbor, to our friends, to maybe our family members. And it's scary to think how many people maybe are carrying heavy backpacks. And we're here together, aren't we? We're PTs over here and ATs here and OTs over there, but we love each other. And I want to tell you, I almost told you on Monday, I've never had a group so good to me. I love you guys. I really love you guys. You work so hard for me, and I appreciate that. And we all love Mikhail. She's a great, great human being, and we want to put our arms around her. So stop by and talk to her after class if you'd like to. And if you've got some spare change, let's throw it in the bag for her cause. I got 15 cents going there.